What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the French free, and to start off the reviews we are looking at Umtiti, 87 rated, and as you can see I have played matches with them already. If you don't follow my Twitter, you know that I already did these reviews and I got a relatively decent content for all of them, and it turns out I didn't press the start record button. So I'm recording now, I know that. Looking at Umtiti, as I did prior, 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 6 foot, high medium work rates, left footed. This guy would have been perfect, like literally a month into the game. He would have been more usable. I think now, especially at the price of him, 80 to 85k kind of justifies what he is. He's going to be fodder. He's going to be somebody who's just maybe in a Barca team, maybe in a low budget French team. Bar from that, I don't see him going into anybody's first team. Unless they get him red, then maybe showing off a couple of reds. I wouldn't be too overtly gutted that he's in my red, because it's a nice one to get. He's Barca, he's French. Obviously a centre-back. Not a terrible French centre-back. His acceleration is the issue. I think that is going to be the big thing that I'll learn again from all of this. His acceleration will be poor. 66, even if you whack a shadow on him, it's still only, well, even if it goes up plus 12, still only goes up to 78, which isn't necessarily the lowest acceleration you could go with, but compared to people around the same sort of rating and the more meta defenders that you will get, it's still low in comparison to all of them. Agility and balance, like I said to the start with, it's not terrible. Like, I've seen centre-backs are far worse than him. Like, even Virgil doesn't have the greatest physical, agility or balance. But because he's kind of seen more meta, it just works. I don't know, it just works with him. That's just all it is. Defensive ability is perfect. It's absolutely spot on. You've got 90 tackle with standing and then 86 sliding. Can't argue with that one bit. Great strength, great aggression. Jumping's nice. Interception is lovely. Composure 84. I can deal with that. Obviously, I'd like it a little bit higher if I could, but I think it's alright. I think this card realistically needs a team of the season to make him relevant again. That's personally what I'm getting from him. No traits. Let's jump into the first match, or fourth match, and see how he goes. Umtiti. Oh, last minute challenge. It's an absolute beaut. Umtiti. Oh, gets the challenge in on his Griezmann. Or Mbappe. I can't remember who that was. Umtiti's watching. Mbappe's going to cut in. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, it's a great goal with his Griezmann. Umtiti, that's my error. I brought him over. I thought he was going to possibly turn inside. He doesn't. He gets the cross across, and Griezmann scored it. So that's part of a Griezmann review, maybe. Umtiti keeping it alive. Into Griezmann. We turn with a finesse. Oh, and it's a beauty. He doesn't get the first one, but he manages to get the second one, and it's an absolute peach of a shot. Umtiti, lovely tackle, stopping his Mbappe. Umtiti again, no, it doesn't get him this time. Oh, Mbappe's through. Oh, it's too easy. It's far too easy. Umtiti's watching Totw. He's not going to have the pace. Oh, no, that's my defending. That's poor. That's poor from me. We've ended up losing this match, unfortunately. Good player. Umtiti's not really to blame for that one. I think I bought Roberto Carlos. He was just caught off guard, and I've kind of so happened to go with Umtiti, knowing that he's never going to be able to catch Totw with that acceleration. And then the cutback is just a nice cutback. Stops that one, though. Umtiti read that one, though. Oh, Umtiti with a challenge and the ball out. Oh, Umtiti with another fantastic challenge. Umtiti making sure he doesn't get any form of attack on the go. Umtiti watching, loud drop. Oh, it's a great kind of, he went for the tackle but didn't manage to get the ball, but it's enough to get the goalkeeper on it. Umtiti with a beauty of a challenge. Umtiti. Oh, it's a foul. Damn it. I thought it was going to be a good challenge, but he must have been able to get that little touch ahead of him. Umtiti with the clearance. Umtiti. Fabulous work in the 90th. So going into the overall review for Umtiti, I kind of called it with him. I think realistically, he's that sort of centre-back that's just really not going to be the meta. So if he was out literally a month or two when the game first came out, he'd be very usable. I think he would be someone who, yes, it wouldn't be the most paciest centre-back in the world, but you wouldn't really have much else competition. You'd have Virgil, you'd have Lenglet, Varane, who predominantly would be kind of better on their gold card, but he would still be able to be in teams and still be able to be in a main team, maybe for FUT Champs. Now, there is just no chance this card's getting in. The only thing realistically I'd use this card for is a Barca team, a French team, a La Liga team of kind of like the cheaper budget, or maybe just an objective, something along them lines. That's realistically all I'd actually use him for. He wouldn't be touching the main team by quite a few centre-backs, really. There is a lot of centre-backs I'd go over him first. That being said, the main problem with him is acceleration. The agility and balance, yes, does make him a little bit truck-like, but it's not the worst agility and balance we've seen on a centre-back. It is mainly just the acceleration. Even with a shadow, it's still not going to be enough to really warrant him being an amazing centre-back. And that's why I didn't put one on him, because I know full well it would make him better, but it wouldn't make him much better. Defensive ability is solid. He's got a great tackle on him. His strength is absolutely amazing. And he's got okay stamina. Like, he kept going throughout the whole matches. I can't argue with that. I think realistically for me, he's a 6.5. He's above average. He's better than some, but just not quite in that meta category for me. That means I just can't really see him going into a first team anytime soon now. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Maybe we get a team of the season Umtiti later on. I don't know with the centre-backs with La Liga. That will be a very big choice to see. But obviously we'll get there in a few weeks. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one.